It's never going to be about who did it first. It's always going to be about who did it the best. So make sure whatever you do, you the best. Sunrise Thoughts, brought to you by 348 Select. On today's episode of Morning Brew Winning Routine, we are joined by Nombuso, better known as Nombuso Dowelani, here to give us her insight on how to brew the perfect working environment for success. Nombuso is well known as a postmodernist visual artist who delves into notions of fractured identity. She's taken the art scene by storm by taking over newspapers and by having showcased in various group shows and coming out a rising star. All of this while still in varsity. Thank you, Nombuso, for joining us on today's episode of Morning Brew, hosted by myself, Lwazima Donzel.
I am a visual artist. I've been an artist my whole life, but I've been professionally doing it for 3 years. My winning formula is focusing on the craft and learning as much as I can from everyone I come across, especially the visual artists that I interact with that have been in the industry for longer than I have, taking their criticism, their advice, enjoying the process of making these works, experimenting with different mediums and artistic style, having fun with it, and most importantly, staying true to who I am, creating honest works that would be relevant, in the next 20 years.
Like Nombuso, you have to create in stages, and at every turn, build on what you've learned. The goal is not to peak. Stay on an upward trajectory, stay driven, and on your journey, study the parts of those who've been on this journey before, to avoid things as well as to elevate with a clear direction in mind.
I stay driven by my desire to challenge the way Black women are perceived and portrayed, and achieving the goals that I have set for myself and constantly trying to see how far I can push myself and, most importantly, making money.
Like any great trainer will tell you, the body can withstand anything if your mind is ready. Make sure that you know the goal, maintain the pace, and that's the only way you'll achieve all you desire, regardless of the circumstances. And most importantly, like Nombuso said, it's about the money that brings the convenience, the money that shortens the journey. Thank you for listening to this episode with Nombuso Dowelani. You can support the show by subscribing to our YouTube channel, 348 Select. The soundtrack for this series has been produced by Dubula. The show is recorded and edited by Msindi Swesi.